In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at 5 aesthetic no-lag shaders for MCPE 1.17.0. All the downloads can be found in the description down below, but without further ado, let's get started in today's episode of Shady Sunday. Starting off this video very strong, we have the FryBry Shaders Ultra right over here. Now, you guys have been always telling me in the comment section down below that the FryBry Shaders is actually pretty aesthetic, and I 100% agree with you. I'm going to be using it right now over here. So anyways, if you did not know, this is the shader that me and my team did make when I did reach 100,000 subscribers. But anyways, take a look at how the lighting looks like. It is incredibly smooth, and it definitely does make everything look much more aesthetic. You also notice that on the top of our screen right over here, right next to like the pause button over here, we actually do have a button that has my logo on it, and basically whenever you press the button, it will hide your button and UI right over here, which is honestly pretty cool. Super duper convenient for mobile users who want to take a thumbnail using this shader right over here. And you guys can tap on it again just to remove it and all that. But yo, take a look at all the shadows. There are darker defined shadows and nice bright lighting over here. But anyways, let's take a look at the water over here. First off, I want to say that the water animation is outstanding, but anyways, if we go underwater, here's how things look like. They look pretty cool, not gonna lie, and I absolutely love it to bits over here. So there definitely is a lot for us to do right over here. So bam, here it is in all of its glory. We do get a beautiful distortion effect, you know, just to make this shader look far more better. You'll also notice that this shader actually does have some pretty realistic clouds over there, and we also do get a photorealistic sun over there. So I showcased this shader so many times on my channel, but I want to say one more thing about the shader, that all of the money made from it will be going to the Feeding America charity, where they promise to bring 10 meals per $1 donated. So quite literally, by you downloading the shader, you are giving money to those in need, and I truly appreciate it if you downloaded the shader or supported it in any way, shape, or form. So anyways guys, now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing our tradition in every single weekly episode of Shady Sunday, and we're going to be turning this bad boy to a sunset right over here. Bam, gonna put it to sunset, and we're gonna see how things look like over here. So as you can tell, there's a lot of fog everywhere, but there is the sunset right there. It looks absolutely amazing over here. We have so many different shades of yellow, orange, all that good stuff, and it blends nicely with the nice and beautiful photorealistic sky over there. And even light from the sunset does reflect on the water over there, just to create a much more realistic effect that I know you guys will absolutely love and embrace. But anyways guys, that's pretty much it for the number 5 spot. Let's head on to the next one. Next up in today's video, we have the Voxel Shaders right over here. This shader is meant to bring vibrant colors and nice lighting to MCP over here. And let's see if they do it successfully. So anyways, here we are in our world over here, and you will notice that this shader is definitely on the lower end side. You know, there's not as much craziness going on. There's not as much crazy shadows everywhere and crazy lighting or bright vibrant lights. But at the end of the day, these are no lag shaders, so they're supposed to be simple. They're supposed to be made so that it can run on basically any device, and this shader is definitely true to that. So anyways, here's how things look like. They look pretty cool, not gonna lie. Obviously, they did make the colors slightly brighter and slightly more saturated, and they definitely made the shadows much more darker and defined over there. So it will definitely give you that shader effect that I know a lot of you guys like, but at the end of the day, it's not going to cause you lag. So as you can tell, I'm currently running this shader pretty smoothly. I'm not experiencing heavy amounts of lag, and I'm super grateful for that. But anyways, we're going to be taking a look at the water over here, and you'll notice that the water is very clean. It's literally a solid color, no fancy waves or anything like that, because of course that causes lag, and the purpose of the shaders are so they don't lag. But anyways, we're going to be going underwater right now, and here's how things look like. So you will instantly tell that we do have a distortion effect over here, and we also do have a bunch of water particles that do appear every now and then when we are underwater, and we can actually see things pretty clearly underwater. You know, it's pretty clear. There's no like fog or anything like that, which is honestly pretty cool. I definitely do appreciate that, but you already know the drill with every single episode of Shady Sunday. We're going to turn this bad boy to a sunset over here. So bam, here's the sunset, and I absolutely love the sunset. It's simple. Like, I know it's simple, but at the end of the day, it gets the job done. We do have a beautiful sun over there that is actually in a diamond shape formation. And yo, I did it. Oh, that is so cool. That is so cool. So we literally get like lighting from the sunset over here, and it just looks super duper realistic, and it definitely adds a lot to your world over here. We literally have like a full-on light ray over here, which is something that I did not expect at all from this shader. But you know what? I'm not going to complain. I absolutely love this feature. It's definitely underrated. And you know, I just really love the shader in general because it is not going to lag your game at all. And even though we have this realistic reflection over here, we are still running our game pretty smoothly, which is honestly a very good thing. But anyways guys, that are pretty much it for the number 4 spot. Let's head on to the number 3 spot. Next up in today's video, we have the LBT shader over here. This is a very simple shader that I absolutely love to bits and is definitely one of the most aesthetic shaders out there. The reason it is aesthetic is because all the colors are incredibly vibrant, as you can tell over here. They're very vibrant and very saturated. There is also nice darker defined shadows as well, which is something that we can all appreciate, and we also do get dancing leaves over there. Obviously the shadows of the trees are much more darker, same with the blocks and everything like that, so I absolutely love that to bits. But anyways, let's go underwater over here and we're going to see how things look like. So bam, the underwater looks absolutely amazing. It is beautiful. So we do get a little bit of a fog effect, but we also do get a bunch of water particles that do appear every now and then, which is honestly splendid. But anyways guys, we're now going to be doing the tradition of every single shady Sunday where we set the bad boy to sunset over here. So anyways, here's the sunset. It looks pretty cool, not gonna lie. As you can tell, we have a pretty basic sunset. It is exactly the same thing like as vanilla Minecraft, but at the end of the day, these shaders are no lag shaders, meaning that they will not lag. Definitely one of the best shaders out there. It's simple, it gets the job done, it's aesthetic, and best of all, it does not lag your game. As you can tell, we are running this shader perfectly fine. But anyways guys, that'll pretty much it for the number 3 spot. Let's head on to the number 2 spot. Next up in today's video, we have the Nori Shaders Alpha over here. Now this is a very good shader that you guys can combine with some other packs as well, and this without a doubt has to be one of the most aesthetic packs out there. So one thing you will notice right away is that the lighting is very soft and all that, and you know, something like overly saturated or overly bright or anything like that. I believe it is a perfect balance, and it definitely does get the job done. But if you take a look at the water right over here, it looks absolutely insane. It is basically the same thing like in the vanilla Minecraft, but I'm pretty sure the water is slightly brighter. But anyways, let's go underwater right over here, and here's how things look like. So we definitely do get a pretty decent fog effect over here, and we also do get a bunch of water particles as well, which is something that I know a lot of you guys absolutely love. You'll also notice that in this shader, we do get dancing leaves over here, and of course dancing vibes. So here's how all of it looks like, and also we do get darker defined shadows over here. And though some of the you know, shadows might be a little glitched, as you can tell over here, yeah, things are a little bit glitched sometimes, but regardless, this is still a phenomenal shader. But yeah, you will also notice that in the sky over here, we actually have 3D clouds. Like, these are full-on 3D clouds over here. Shader to bits, it looks incredibly aesthetic. But anyways, now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be setting the time to a sunset over here, our tradition for every single shady Sunday. So bam, sunset, and we're going to find the sunset over there. Bam, it looks absolutely beautiful. We get a beautiful sunset over there that definitely does look incredibly aesthetic. And of course, we do get those nice beautiful clouds over there that are 3D. Like, you can literally touch them. They're 3D, and I absolutely love it. And we also do have a photorealistic sunset over there with many different shades of orange, yellow, red, all that good stuff. So this without a doubt has to be one of the most aesthetic shaders for MCPE. But anyways guys, that's pretty much it for the number 2 spot. Let's head on to the number 1 spot. Last but certainly not least, we have the Bicubic Shader version 2.5 Ultra. I'm excited to say that this shader has finally been updated to be compatible with MCPE 1.17. Yeah, it's a little bit harder to find shaders for MCPE 1.17 because a lot of shaders no longer work, but hopefully you guys like these shaders over here. So for now, we are kind of limited as to what kind of shaders we can actually showcase on the channel, but this is a pretty good one. We have the Bicubic Shader. It is a classic shader. It's been around for a while, and it still you know, gets the job done, and it is incredibly aesthetic. Take a look at the water over here. I just love this water to bits. It is super duper aesthetic. Yeah, there's like full-on waves and animation to it and all that. But anyways, let's go underwater over here, and bam, take a look at this over here. This is incredibly beautiful over here. Look at that. Look at that. We do get this like lighting effect over here that honestly makes the underwater look much more immersive and realistic as well. Not to mention that, of course, we do get a distortion effect as well, you know, just to add a little bit of more realism to the shader over here. And you will notice that this shader is much more brighter, the colors are much more saturated, and the shadows are much more darker and defined, like you would expect from any other shader. But I really love this one. It definitely gets the job done. Not to mention that the sky is also incredibly aesthetic as well. We do have these photorealistic clouds over here, and also a photorealistic sunset over there. A perfect combination I know you guys will absolutely love. And also, you will notice that we do have dancing leaves over here. Bam, if we just stand still for a little bit, you'll notice that we actually do have some dancing leaves as well, which is honestly very cool, and it definitely adds a lot to this shader over here. But anyways, we're now going to be turning this bad boy to a sunset over here, which, if you did not know, is our tradition in Shady Sunday. So bam, we're gonna do that real quick. And okay, there is the sunset over there. Ooh, take a look at this. Take a look at this. It's just so beautiful. But take a look at that. That is definitely one of the most aesthetic sunsets out there. We have pink, we have like oranges and reds, and also this beautiful blue, and it is just amazing. Take a look at that. I just love the sunset. The sunset, without a doubt, has to be one of the most aesthetic things about the shader, period. And also, like, literally everything around the sun actually does turn yellow. Like, you can literally see the lighting of the sun. And yo, there's like pink over there. Yo, that is just so cool. Super duper aesthetic. I know you guys will absolutely love this shader, but yeah, this is a phenomenal shader that looks absolutely amazing, and it definitely can make your world look much more aesthetic. But anyways, guys, that'll pretty much it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you found this video helpful or entertaining, consider subscribing, as it'd be greatly appreciated, and you can always change your mind later on in the future. All the downloads can be found in the description down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe. See you later, French fries.